Hey guys, WinterSpire1127 here. First things first, I apologize for not making this review sooner, but I was really busy yesterday, so I only had time for today. So let's get started with Naruto chapter 589, the Edo Tensei Jutsu released. Where do I even begin with this chapter? I guess we'll start from the beginning. Chapter begins with Madara summoning his perfect Susanoo. At least that's how you say it, Susanoo, or is it Susanoo? I don't know. Susanoo. We get its true form. From what I can describe, it looks like some Tengu Sogeking samurai with 4 arms. Yeah, that's his perfect Susanoo. And also what I like about it is that you can see Madara on the top of his Susanoo's head. So, I don't know why, but it reminded me of, it's like he has his own, this perfect Susanoo is like his own Megazord. Yeah, apparently this Susanoo is actually really powerful. So powerful that it can cut down mountains and cut down the landscape. That's how freaking powerful this thing is. And not only that, it's so strong that not even the freaking Bijou, the tailed beast, can beat it. God damn, how much stronger can Madara freaking get? But what I don't understand is why couldn't Madara, instead of like showing off, use it to kill the Kages? You could have done it right then and there, but you decided to like show off your power. Anyway, Tsuchikage, he's very optimistic here. Despite them, being screwed because a giant Tengu Samurai Susanoo Megazord is about to kill them. But, Onoki is like, we can't stop now. We've done nothing but lose our way up until now, but I think we could find it. We've done nothing but lose our way, and you're gonna find it? Yeah, if you keep this up, you're gonna find yourself in a grave, buried. And of course, Madara, he's just boasting about his Susanoo, how it's like really powerful. It can destroy all matter, and yeah, like I've said before, not even the Bijou can beat it. God damn, how the hell did Hashirama beat this guy? Granted, he couldn't use Mokuton Jutsu back then, but if he had the perfect Susanoo back then, how the hell did Hashirama beat him in the Valley of the End? That's what I'd like to know. But anyway, we cut back to the Uchiha brothers and Kabuchimaru. Itachi learned the seals to deactivate the Edo Tensei Jutsu: Rat, Ox, Monkey, Tiger, Dragon, Boar, and he uses his Sharingan to manipulate Kabuchimaru to use those seals. And when I read this, I was like, no, not now, not now. We just saw perfect Susanoo. Can we wait a little longer? But anyway, Sasuke's just looking at Itachi and Kabuchimaru. I was like expecting him to do something, but he's just like, there's no way. But Sasuke, he's like, there's no use saying anything more to you. And then he goes on saying that he wanted to know whether Toby and Donzo said was actually true, which it is, except for the whole Kyuubi being the natural disaster thing. Yeah, that's Toby's fault. And then he goes on saying that he remembered the past. He remembered the good times that he had with his brother Itachi and how good of a relationship they had as brothers. And here is where I think the chapter starts going downhill. He goes on saying that he feels more hatred towards Konoha because of how they made Itachi suffer. And it's growing stronger, and he's going to destroy the village, even though Itachi is going to protect it. Oh my god! At one hand, I felt a little bit sad for Sasuke because, Itachi's gonna really settle Tensei. That means Itachi's gonna be gone again. I did feel sad, but when he had to bring up his hatred for the village and saying that even though Itachi wanted to protect the village, he says he's gonna destroy it anyway, I facepalmed at this moment. I really did. And you know what? I have to ask, how in the hell is Sasuke going to even destroy the village anyway? If you think about it, He's only one guy. He doesn't have the power. He's not even on par with freaking Madara. If he was as powerful as Madara, maybe I could understand that he might be able to. But no! He's just one guy. He just recently got hit the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. How in the hell is he gonna be able to defeat a village, let alone not a village anymore, a freaking united nation? All 5 nations united. How the hell is he gonna defeat them if he's just one guy? If he wanted to kill them, he should have killed Kawachimaru. He should have killed him so that Edo Tensei would have been permanent. And that right now Madara would have been able to, kill the Kages and probably kill everybody else. Didn't he want Konoha to suffer? Didn't he want that? And to deactivate the Edo Tensei, oh my god. If he deactivated the Edo Tensei, then he's just only one guy. If the Edo Tensei was still around, then maybe Konoha will have a problem. Well, not just Konoha, but the other villages. And to be honest, I'm getting really tired of this freak. I understand why he hates Konoha. I just find his revenge against them pointless. Because, as I said before, killing thousands of innocent lives isn't gonna bring him any justice to the Uchihas. They're already dead. Itachi chose to do this because he wanted to protect his village. Why couldn't Sasuke just respect his wishes? Oh my... Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm freaking done with this. I keep... Every time he freaking mentions it, I want to go on a freaking rant. Oy! Sorry about that rant. Anyway, moving on. Itachi completed the seals. And he releases the Edo Tensei. And then we cut back to Kimimaro and Chio. Apparently the Naruto clone, didn't do much because they're still around. And the samurai are still fighting them. Apparently they noticed that something's different, something weird's going on. We even cut back to Kankuro and Deidara. Deidara is still complaining about being trapped in a puppet. And then he cut back to Mu and a group of ninja. And then he cut back to Dawn and Choza. Dawn's about to disappear. Apparently all the Edo Tensei... The weird thing is, whenever the Edo Tensei is deactivated, they should be going back into coffins. But in this case, all the Edo Tenseis, the lights, they're just shining light. Is that really how the Edo Tensei is supposed to be released? Or is this just a trick by Kawachimaru? Did Itachi just screw up and then somehow Edo Tensei is I don't know, use another Edo Tensei Jutsu or something? But also, but then again, if you look closely at the Edo Tensei zombies, their bodies are starting to break down, so maybe Itachi really did it. But anyway, we cut back to Naruto. Yeah, remember Naruto? Naruto and Killer Bee and Tobi, they're still fighting, and Naruto looks pretty injured. And I didn't mention this before in my last review, but when we cut back to the Kages back in 588, it was nighttime, and before it was daytime. So they've been at it for hours. Naruto and Killer Bee were fighting against Tobi for hours, and we didn't get to see what happened during those fights. The Kages were fighting against Madara for hours. We didn't even know. We're at the second night of the war. To be honest, I don't even know if this is even a war. It's being completely one-sided. Yeah, granted, couple of random fodder ninjas died, but none of the minor characters we see, none of them died. Mostly their side has been winning. If you remember all the chapters ever since the war started, their side is winning. The Allied Shinobi forces are winning so far. And I guess, and then it cut back to Chia Brothers again. Itachi, he looks like he was about to poke Sasuke's forehead again, and that's where the chapter ends. And next week there's going to be no Naruto, so chapter 590 will be released in 2 weeks. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this chapter. I liked the beginning. Seeing Madara's Susanoo Megazord was pretty cool. But going back to Itachi and Sasuke, man, that's my problem that was one of my problems with the chapter. And how it ended, I didn't like it because it looks like Edo Tensei may be released, but we don't even know. Hell, we didn't even see Madara, and he hasn't even been covered in light. So I don't want the Edo Tensei Jutsu to be released. It's too soon, honestly. We finally see Madara being even more overpowered, and then all of a sudden Edo Tensei is released, and then he's gonna be gone for good. That just sucks. I don't know if Kishimoto's trolling or not, but I guess we'll have to wait and to see for next week's chapter. I did like the beginning, as I said before, but seeing Edo Tensei release, I was a bit disappointed at that, because I was hoping, release it on another chapter or two, just a little longer until get to see Madara, I don't know, kill a Kage, kill someone. I mean, not ever since this war started, not one character died. The random Aburame, that didn't count. We didn't get to see other casualties or fatalities that happened that affected the Allied Shinobi forces. Nothing. I honestly, I didn't like this chapter. I know some people may liked it, but for me, I didn't like how it ended. I liked how it started, I just didn't like how it ended. So I'm just gonna give this chapter 6.5 out of 10. I know it's a bit of low rating for the chapter, but that's honestly how I feel about it. I would have given it a 7 just for the beginning, but the ending of the Edo Tensei, it lowered my rating. So, yeah, I didn't like the chapter a lot. I just wish that we would have been able to cut back to see more of a Naruto, Kyuubi, and Tobi. Apparently Naruto, Kyuubi, they're still fighting against Tobi and his Gedomazo. And besides, if next week's chapter Edo Tensei is really released, that means all that's left is Tobi and Black Zetsu. Speaking of Black Zetsu, what the hell happened to him? Is he still around? I mean, last time we checked, he was still fighting it where the daimyos are, and last time I checked, Chojiro, one of the Seven Swordsmen, was fighting against him. So, what the hell happened to Black Zetsu? Hell, what the hell happened to the rest of the Allied Shinobi forces? Are they still heading to where Naruto is? And the scene with Itachi, he looked like he was gonna poke Sasuke's forehead. I mean, what was he gonna do? Was he gonna do the same thing like he did last time before he died? Poke his forehead and say, "Sorry, Sasuke, this is the last time." And speaking of Sasuke, why is he letting Itachi off the hook? I thought he wanted to ask him some questions, but Itachi's like, "No, I'm not gonna answer them. I'm gonna deactivate the Edo Tensei. I'm gonna let Naruto take care of you." Yeah, sorry, brother. What the hell? I mean, he's just gonna let it go? But, you know what, whatever. Yeah, so overall, this chapter, good beginning. Didn't like how it ended. So, yeah, that's Naruto chapter 589. I'm gonna Spire 1127, and I'll see you guys later. And before I go, this is my opinion, and please respect it. This is how I honestly felt about this chapter. If you like it, that's fine.